But we have until tomorrow to get that confessional up. Then people will confess! They'll confess to all sorts of things if I tell them to hard enough. Alright, that'll do. Then we'll use those confessions to fuel our research going forward. Done. Our teleport stone does not take us to the witch's house. Okay, well, we know that is a thing we have to sort out going forward in case we, you know, get that large cauldron and decide we want to do that. Okay, let's build a thing. We have built. Once this gets done. Confess! There's no one to make a confession to. However, that takes us up to 11. That is exactly where we want to be. Okay, next up. Well, we can make an alchemy workbench now, but alchemy mill, polished brickstone, hand mixer. Okay, so we're into a stage now where our science can do more stuff. We just, you know, need to sort out all the rest of the bits. We also really don't need a crematorium yet, however, we have the ability to make one. Or at least a place for burning corpses. Alright, let's see if we can make polished stone here. Piece of stone, iron ore. We can extract pieces of stone, we just can't polish it yet. Unless it wants us to use the marble for that. Well, smithing to steel ingots. Rules of burning. We can make weapons. We can make iron chisels. I don't even know what we're using the iron chisels for at this point. Gardening. 7 of money, 7 of faith. We want to get to this winemaking. That's what we want to do. Okay, simple fertilizers, quality fertilizers, boost fertilizer, advanced smithing, building. Where can we make a potter's wheel? Can we even do that here? Yes, we can. Alright, I think we want to increase the yard space first, so we're going to need some more complex iron parts. And for that, we're going to need some more steel. And for that, we are going to use our teleport stone. Head to the quarry and see what we can find up here. So we're not interested in that, but this looks like iron vein that we could be very interested in. And the problem is now I have to get it all home. Or I have to find a way to store it here, I guess. Well, we know which one I'm going to try. It'll take us all night, but we will get this home. Along with its buddy. Nope. Line them up. And then charge! This is getting worse and worse all the time. Hold on. Charge! No. What a time save this is going to be in the end. This is not going to be a time save at all. That stuff just worked out. Bit more, bit more. Okay. Maybe it's not going to work. Maybe it's not going to work. Maybe I should just give up and go home. Alright, that's by the fishing pot. At least the rest of this is going to be down. Alright, those are lined up now. Charge! Please be no obstacles until we get to the bridge. That looks like an obstacle. I should just chop it down rather than try this, but let's go anyway. Okay, that's fine. Fine. Charge! Darn it! Whose idea was this? I mean, it's not as if we don't have iron ore available. Clearly, I think the idea is we smelt it up there. Okay, that's on the path. I think the problem is we're trying this with 2. If I was just doing this with 1, I don't think they'd be having anywhere near this many problems. Okay. So down we go, along we go. Down we go, along we go. What was that? That was actually iron ore. Alright, toss that down there. I'm also going to do a sermon in a moment. I think the sermon we're going to give is going to be something along the lines of don't try too much at once and never pick up 2 things when you can only handle 2. And that trees are evil. Trees must be destroyed. Okay, well, we're at the bridge. Don't be me. Yeah, indeed. There was once a tale of a man who tried to carry 3 stones. He kicked 2 of them along the ground and kept losing them horribly. Eventually, the amount of work he took to do this, he would have made 3 trips, saving time, energy, and most importantly, the fact that I have to now tell you this story. He eventually abandoned one, lost to the ages, because this was a far more sensible way of doing things. It also doesn't go there. I don't have the thing for it yet. Fine. Hold on. Hold on. So I'm going to have to build a storage for these as well now, am I? Yep, iron ore stockpile. So all this was a complete waste of time. We're going to do a sermon now. It's going to be terrible. And you're going to like it. And eventually we'll pick up the other bit of iron ore. Okay. Select a sermon. We need to go and actually get that set up. Grab some of that. We will craft. I'd like to say a few words. Our church is great. Pray for the blessing. Hey, we got to make an extra faith here. And we got a bunch more people turning up. Somebody seriously giving nothing? I saw a 0 there, I'm sure I did. Alright, so we had 4 faith. They want to make a confession to, and... Yep, that's good. Okay, so how do we develop the other ones? Do I just need to do this? Crafted at desk 2. Well, something to think about it. But definitely the sermon of "Don't be me" is definitely something to consider. Alright, so let's think about the hand mixer here. We want to get some of our alchemy tools online. So 6 planks. That's been done. 4 simple. 6 nails. Church workbench. We can now make some incense, but that's not too relevant. Still kind of after paper. And we already got a study table. We need the instructions for the key as well. Well, let's study the nails. Let's do some simple studying to start with. We've completed a study of nails. Earned a bunch of industry points. Let us do a study of... Do a study of bone. Not enough energy. And I don't have any way to... Actually, I can eat some carrots. Okay, that can be decomposed down to powder. And let's... Oh, we need 3 to study the hearts. We can study fat for no problem. A few more things and an extra story. And then let's go... Study the acceleration powder. Okay, so we gained a few extra bits and pieces from that. Let's put all of those away, put the stories in as well. Got 1 faith available and a casual prayer. Thank you very much, John. Always forget to unmute. Okay, let's extract some carrots. And we will plant some cabbages. I actually should have put the fertilizer down first, but fine. Done that now. Okay, so the other thing we want to do then, looking at this, is see if we can get ourselves an iron ore stockpile. So let's make some more of these. Out of energy. We don't have anything. Actually, we've got some more carrots, don't we? Eat up, craft up. Iron ore stockpile. We have nowhere to put that, so now we are entirely now on the increased yard space plan. So we need 3 more planks, and we need a bunch of complex parts. One, 2, and 3. And we're not going to be able to make too many more of these. We'll make 4, and then we'll see where we stand. But the rest will have to wait until tomorrow. So, good night all. Okay, good morning all. So yeah, we still want to get this done, so just need to get all these complex parts sort of set up. We also need some more iron ore. We can make some glass if we can get some pure water in, but let's see if there's any more iron deposits that I've missed up top. Fairly certain we saw 1 or 2 of them. Oh yeah, slimes. Get these killed. Dodge. Quite well dodged, actually. Alright, so there's a couple more iron deposits. We'll go and farm these out. If it's me not unmuting, then that's more recent LPs as well. Let's be honest about this. Alright, I might as well extract all of these because we're going to need them. And since we've got tons of coal now and easy access to coal, I think it's just now going to be a case of get things set up at the new place. So get a stockpile set up there, get a stockpile set up here. Avoid the slimes. I mean, I could fight them, but I don't see a reason to as of yet. Alright, melt those all down. Meanwhile, all of the carrots are done. Alright, more compost. Done. 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 And done. Plant those. Plant those. Do I not have enough beet seeds? Actually, I do. Plant the beets. Wheat I don't have enough of. Yeah, I guess we're just doing carrots for the time being, which will be fine once we get things sorted out again. Actually, we don't need to give them the wheat. Seeds and crop waste. Okay, the only other thing we could do with is making some simple iron parts as well, because we're going to run out of those before we get all the complex ones done. So what do we want to do here? We could meditate for a bit, see what happens. I mean, is there a point in meditating? Gain some health back. But other than letting time pass, didn't actually do us a lot. Complex parts. Okay, that's done. Actually, while we're here... Place for the apple tree. We need seedlings, though, and we don't have them. Alright, fixing the corpse hatch. Let's enter and have a chat with... Actually, let's not have a chat with you. See you later. Repair the desk. We'd need 2 simple iron parts. We can go and grab those. / actually make them. Well, once that goes in. I guess just chop things up for preparation at this stage while we wait. So we're asked to make some more firewood for somebody. And I guess we can always chop down some more trees and just get some random nature points sorted out. Another log, and another one. Technology for that. That one's gotten too big. And another one there. And how long? Too long. There's almost nothing I can do right now. Which is a lie, of course. There we go. Alright, one down. Fortunately, this is going to have to make simple parts, and then we're going to have repair the thing in the basement of the mortuary, and then we'll see where we are. Also, again, we are resting during the day, which is not the best way to do this. Merchant day as well, but we don't have the things set up for that, and we don't have the money to get the things set up for that. So we will just leave that alone. So things I need to work out. I need to work out grease. Somehow we need to work out how to make grease. Which we might be able to do from alchemy. So we can build a preparation place or a pallet. And I'm assuming preparation plates and pallets are those things, so... Merry Christmas Eve all, indeed. Also, hi Debbie. So we can't make wooden beams to clear the path out yet, unless that's in a particular technology that we can get to. Building... So we need a circular saw. We need 200 industry points to get to that far. Which, I mean, makes sense to try and go for. Have 135 at the moment. We'll get a ton more when we go and make more iron ore. And we'll make some as we do the iron parts anyway, so... So, okay. More complex parts. How many of those have we got? We've got 8 plus a few bits and pieces in there as well. So in 2.5 hours we can get that done. Meanwhile, I guess what we could do right now is go and sell some stuff. So let's go use the teleport stone, head to the dead horse. Actually, it's merchant day, isn't it? Let's speak to you. Do you want anything I'm selling right now? No, and you can only give me stuff I don't really need. You can also go and steal some berries. Because we are the great berry thief of town. We can also speak to you about a certain cauldron we were looking at earlier. Sell a couple of nails off if we wanted to. Let's get him to tier 2. Okay, maybe he's not going to tell us about the cauldron then. So since he won't tell us, we won't ask. Go back to the farm, sell off a few crops. See if there's anything else there that's worth having. Probably just topping up our seeds, at least our non-carrot seeds, is a reasonable idea. Trade. So let's give you all of our beets and all of our carrots. That's giving us quite a lot, actually. So we want some cabbage seeds. We want, say, another 12. And another 12 wheat seeds. And just because we have them and they're reasonably cheap, we'll make a few more of these. And a few more of these. Yep, that all seems good. Done. So we are building up here and getting to our higher tier items by doing the trades. We'll also steal your berries. Hello, mole friend. He will be angry. Teleport stone is not quite there yet. I can't do anything here. Did I ever get that technology? I'm sorry, I've walked past it a couple of times. Did I ever actually get the honey tech? I do. In theory, I can create honey. I mean, it's only 5 points. Let's go for insect gathering. Maybe it's just because it's not on my land. Maybe that's it. That territory might be owned. I mean, it doesn't matter for most things, but maybe it matters in that case? Question mark. Also, that's some extra fertilizer that's been made, and we will use that and craft some more. Grab that and make the last of the complex parts we need. Okay, now we can expand. Okay. So that gives us a lot more room to play with. And with that having been done, we can now go and build our iron ore stockpile, which we will put there, I think. Okay. Well, a long job, but we can now actually make use of the things that we dragged all the way down here for no reason. We're off to bed. Okay, Envy Day. So one of the things we needed down there was 5 faith or just the key. And I'm wondering if we have to do it in that order. Get the faith first, then work on him. Don't know. Keep the firewood in here. Also take that out. Actually, this is where we're storing it. No, let's not do that. Put the wheat in there as well. Work out the rest in due course. Nails, storage. Stone, storage. Billet, storage. And the sticks. And the complex parts. Okay, so now we can extract this down for iron ore. Which is fine, but I feel it's going to make more sense if we do it up top going forward. Make some simple iron parts just to burn some time up, and yeah, okay. So what I'm thinking here is we need to go and actually set up our secondary base a little bit. So if we go make some bits and pieces that we're going to need up there, so flitches and wooden planks, and then we'll see about possibly just setting up our secondary base and seeing what we actually can do up there, and more importantly what we need to do up there, because it make much sense if we had the components to break things down up top, then come back and make them here. Let's make some wood ledges as well. Meanwhile, wooden planks. Meanwhile, more wooden planks. Okay. So we'll add those. We'll add... Actually, I'm just going to compile. We do remember the button. And there we go, we're in. Okay, so let's do some inventory sorting here, because I'm carrying stuff I really don't need to be carrying. Let's put away the slime jellies. The berries will keep. Seeds we need to put somewhere else. And actually the whetstone probably makes sense to keep here as well. Put all of our seed items away. And then we will just take the things we might need to set up in the new place. And then we will... Oh, also berries. It's less satisfying to get these ones. We didn't steal them. Okay. So things been done. Let's go and grab then. Iron ore, 5. Coal we don't need because we can get that up there. Stone pieces, wooden planks, wooden sticks, wooden wedges, filch, that, simple iron parts, nails, complex iron parts, and firewood. What else might we need? No idea. Alright. Let's head up to the quarry. So first thing then, we are going to set up a stone stockpile, which can go there. And that is immediately caxed all of our stuff. And we're out of energy anyway. The grand plan begins. Sleep.